Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Canal. Renee myself. Guys, you know, sir, I have been telling you people, the love when people get for Peter Obi is not limited to Igbo people. It's not limited to Christians. No. And this is because Peter Obi loves everybody equally in Nigeria. I keep saying this thing. No, are we doing campaign now? But why is everybody still loving this man up to this point? That's the question. No, una for talk say, oh, it's because of campaign, we want Labour to win, we want Peter Obi to win. No. Una don't do no president select or whatever. We don't have problem with what you are selecting. It's not my problem. But the concern I have is that people who are not Igbos, people who are not Christians, are still testifying about Peter Obi up to today. You think I'm joking? I said people who are not Igbos, to tell you this guy is not tribalistic. People who are not Christian, to tell you this guy is not a religious bigot like others. Others when they try confuse tribe to tribe, collide religion to religion. No, Peter Obi don't do that. He is a liberal person. When you say somebody is liberal to the core, Peter Obi is one. I'm going to show you people who are praising him now. If you will tell me if they are Igbos. I'm going to show you people who are praising him. In fact, adoring that, say this man is a godsend. You will tell me if they are Christians. Peter Obi is not a tribalistic person. Peter Obi is not a religious bigot. But now they tell you go hear them from their mouth. Because I notice most of these leaders, most of these political leaders, one day for that Nigeria, what they are good at is divide and rule. Oh, Peter Obi is coming. He's going to divide this country because he's supporting IPOP. Oh, Peter Obi is coming. He's not going to consider other religion because he's a Christian. What they give all this useless narrative? Well, you people are good at divide and rule. They allow our Muslim brothers, they fight our Christian brothers. It is a no sense. Una go use una political power of brainwash. When una take the brainwash the gullible Nigerian, una go the brainwash them, they let them know say, oh, Igbo man is against Hausa man. Igbo man is against Yoruba man. Yoruba man is against una go the set fight when no exist anywhere. Why I no go love my Muslim brothers? And they talk about every time. I say when I was doing NYC, most people who are even more closer than me, they are Muslims. We eat together, we stay in the moon together, we discuss together, we play games together, we did everything together. Me and my Muslim brothers, most of them, they follow me. Most people that I served with during my NYSC in Ekiti State, in Nigeria local government, majority of them, majority of them are Muslim. We play together. Look at my room, listen their room. I come out for their room, they come my room. This is how we play. But now, most of these bad politicians, they have succeeded in brainwashing millions of my Muslim brothers, thinking that an average Christian is against Muslim person. No, nobody's against Muslim person. And most of the Christians as well, when these bad politicians as well, have succeeded in brainwashing the Christians, thinking that Muslims are against you. No, it shouldn't be like that. That is not what Peter Obi preaches. Most of the bad eggs in politics, they have succeeded in using what is called divide and rule to tell my fellow Hausa brothers, that, oh, an Igbo man, if Igbo man begins to rule, he will divide Nigeria because he supports Biafra. Is it true? It's not true. It's not true. That's a lie. They are using your brain so that you not pick the right candidate that will liberate you. At the end, now you go suffer them. You won't make the wrong choice. Not be a day here they watch you. At the end, you won't be my northern average northern brother. Now you go suffer them. At the end, if you be able to, when they use sentiment and religion and the tribe, you use the choose leader, you won't be able. Now you go suffer them as well. Choose the wrong one now. The same thing is applicable to my Yoruba brothers and sisters. That they tell you, so now Yoruba, because Yoruba and Igbo, when I no go, they use tribe, religion, they scatter on one. At the end, now for their own self-benefit, now you go suffer them inside the problem. So I don't want to talk too much. Let's play the video of Peter Obi. Let's see whether these people, when they praise Peter Obi here, these people, when they talk about Peter Obi, whether they be Igbo or they are Christians. For those who never see this video, watch the video.
Former governor of Enugu State, Chimaroke is asking the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, to withdraw his petition against the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu and join him in the task of rebuilding a new nation. Senator Nnamani, who said this in a statement, is also urging Obi and his supporters to align with reality and welcome Tinubu's victory to the office of the president of the greatest black nation on earth. He claims that Obi knows that he has neither the national spread nor the appeal to have won the presidential election, pointing out that Obi is doing with the petition, quote, bad belle, petulance, and demarketing. The Enugu East Senator Nnamani claims that Obi needs to come down from his high horse to allow leaders to negotiate on behalf of Igbo and Southeast geopolitical zone for safe landing on national issues, that he can partake in the sharing of, quotes, the accrual of Commonwealth, end of quote. And the Muslim community in Anambra State has commended the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, for his unwavering support to the community from his days as governor of the state. They also described Obi as a tribalist Nigerian who does not segregate against tribe, religion, or ethnicity. Speaking at the Central Mosque in Onitsha, where Obi went to mark Eid al-Fitr with them, the secretary of the Muslim community in Anambra State, Mahmood Imam, expressed their displeasure with what he describes as unnecessary lies and propaganda being used against the person of Peter Obi. He said they were not happy with the religious and ethnic colorations being given to Obi and his quest for a new Nigeria. Peter Obi later donated a cash gift of 500,000 naira amidst some other food items to the Muslim community. Lots of.
We have one country, one Nigeria. As governor of Anambra State, my ADC was a Muslim from Kano.
Yes.
Idris. And Idris is a good man.
Yes.
We remain close to today. I'm a Nigerian who believes in Nigeria. I have never discriminated against anybody because of religion. And I will never do it.
We sponsor so many of our people to Mecca, uncountable people, who shows the whole idea say that you are not with Muslims, you are not with Northerners. We are in position to say it.
Yes.
And we can testify that you are with all Nigerians, irrespective of background, ethnic, or religion.
Let's talk about Ayo.
Yes, let me start with that last story with Mr. Peter Obi going to visit the Muslim community in Anambra State in celebration of Eid al-Fitr, marking the end of the holy month of Ramadan, 30 days fasting, along with other things in terms of generosity, giving back from the Muslim community. You know, the reason why this is important, or why it's such a beautiful picture to start our morning with, is because this is the picture or the face of what we want Nigeria to look like, where people of different faiths and religion can be together, work together in unity and harmony, where our religious differences or our cultural differences or our way of life does not separate us, instead brings us together in terms of the faith that we practice. And so this is quite a great way to start off this morning. I want to point out a few things from what was said. So the chief imam of the Onitsha Central Mosque, which is interesting because I can bet that a number of people didn't perhaps realize that Onitsha, which is largely dominated by Christians and of course Igbo extraction, has a central mosque. Alhaji Abdurrahman Imam had testified to the fact that Mr. Peter Obi had supported the Muslim community in Anambra State while he was governor, sending some of them to Mecca, rebuilding the mosque when it was destroyed. Ideally, this shouldn't make the news because as governor of a state in Nigeria, where you know that you're going to lead a diverse range of people, you should be willing and ready to meet the needs of all the members of your state who are living there, whether they are indigenous or not. As long as they live in your state, they become your responsibility.
That's right.
So this is demonstrating by example what it should look like, whether it's in the north, in the east, or the south, where we work together and we're able to live in harmony even if we do not practice the same religion. No one is forcing you to come and, to convert. But what we're saying is that it is possible, and this is the kind of narrative that we should be pushing at this time in Nigeria. Moving on to Senator Nnamani's comment with regards to the petulance, what he describes as the petulance and bad belleism of Mr. Peter Obi. I want to just say that it is quite interesting or ironic to say that the APC during the elections had encouraged and said it many times that in fact it became a mantra for a lot of people to go to court. And now that the time to go to court has come, they are saying don't go to court, it is you being childish. I believe that Senator Inamani should allow, the petitions have been submitted, he should allow the process take its course. If there's nothing to be afraid of, let the man have his day in court. Anyone should have the right to seek redress if they feel aggrieved. It should not, that narrative should not be pushed in terms of you're being childish, you're not there for Nigerians because you decide to go and seek redress for what you feel or what the candidate feels was not a fair process. Let him go to court. Let the judge or the court decide who's, what is right or what is not right, and let him stop this narrative of saying that, this is in bad taste, you're just jealous because you didn't win. We need to stop this. We have a court system and a judicial process for a reason in the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you, Ayo, my cute sister. Thank you, Ayo. As long as I'm concerned, I don't think any other person need to add to what you have said. No, subtract. Because you've said it all. You said it all. When I watch the video here, when I see na Muslim community, of which majority of them are from the north, now then they testify on behalf of Peter Obi. They say several times they send people, our Muslim brothers, Muslim sisters to Mecca. They send them, now Christian Ibio, but they send Muslim people. How many of your governor don't do that? He said when they got crisis, then destroy their mosque. He rebuilt the mosque. He rebuilt the mosque. So so he don't like them. Now they do all those ones. He said, do you know see when that spokesperson want to talk? He said, no, nobody should say that. Anybody saying that Peter Obi is religious, this religious, that is a lie. No, they see him now. Now people like Chimaroke. Chimaroke, they get mouth, they talk for Southeast. You get mouth, they talk. You call somebody bad belly. Is that why they talk saying that jealousy, they worry you and envy? Say a person like Peter Obi, he won't make way, he won't make name. He say may go withdraw the case. May go withdraw the case. No one say may go court. Now you go court. All of them they fear because you na APC by blood now. As long as I'm concerned, because during campaign, na Tinubu you dey campaign for. You forgot to campaign for your senatorial seat. Now you can't lose them. Now you are a loser. So you want make Peter Obi follow you be a loser. So you want me withdraw the case. Say na bad belleism. Na bad belle. Make you go come join on. Come rebuild the nation. Rebuild the nation. We can rebuild the nation. The rebuilding of the nation must start from the foundation. The foundation is how did you win the election? What was the process at which you came into power? That is what is important. The fundamental questions must be answered. That is why we are going to call for us to get that answers. You say, we will not go. Chimaroke. So my brothers, my Muslim brothers, my Christian brothers, every brothers and sisters one day for Nigeria. Nobody they fight each other. Me personally, I am not fight. I love every community. I love every religion there. Anyone when you like, anyone when you like, make you serve. It's not my problem. I even love people when they do native doctor, when they serve. What do they call them? Traditionalist. The other one a religion on his own. I love you, I swear. The one when you feel say it's good for you, it's good. If I want to come as a Christian to preach to you, I preach to you. If you think what I'm doing, what I'm preaching to you is making sense to you, and God Himself is able to use His power to convert you to Christianity, why not? Good. And I believe it's the same thing to our Muslim brothers. If you're able to convert a Christian to a Muslim, they will celebrate. They're able to convert a traditionalist to a Muslim, they celebrate. It's not by force. It does not mean that if you are not a Christian, because I'm a Christian, I will dislike you or I will not like you or I will hate you. No, that is a wrong thing. These people are using this as tactics of divide and rule to separate us. I'm telling you this thing. You see this politician? Yeah, not all of them. We have some good politicians. I always have exceptions in things I say. Some of them good. But majority of them, when they do all those things, that brainwash you, use you, know that you are gullible, that you know get brain. Any small thing, your brain is out. Like what did I do for Lagos? What did I do for Lagos when they use our Yoruba brothers, sisters to fight the Igbos there? Those were stupidity. And anybody want fall to that cajoling, want fall to that senselessness. But you are not a full brain in Nigeria. Let me tell you now. And on the contrary too, if that thing happen in Igbo land as well, and they use because of political whatever one they tell you, they fight your fellow Yoruba person, fellow Hausa person. You as an Igbo person, if you do that, you no get sense. The same thing applicable to Hausa. You see, as citizens of Nigeria, we are supposed to be using our brain, holding this our politicians to account. Stand still. Hold them to account. Let them know that we understand what they are doing. The game they are playing or they have been playing, we now understand it. Guys, I don't want to talk too much. If you love what we are doing, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, even on TikTok. All our Mapolos gonna love you guys. Peace out.